Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation. So today we're going to look at giving reasons and making choices in the case of choosing good photos. Okay, so when we have a choice of different photos, how do we make a decision to choose a good one, and what reasons do we give? So, as I said, this presentation will look at making choices and giving reasons for the decisions we make. So, when we choose between two things, we have to compare our options, okay, in order to make the choice. So we do this every day, many times a day, right? When we're choosing what we want to eat for dinner, what we want to eat for breakfast, what clothes do we want to wear, what film we want to watch, what music we want to listen to. And in the case we're going to look at today, what photo to use. Maybe, for example, if you're using Instagram and you take a photo of your dog or your cat and you have 5 photos, well, you have to choose one photo to upload. So that's what we're going to look at today, choosing photos and how to explain why you're choosing a certain photo. So, when we're making choices, we're choosing between 2 or more options. So to do this, we have to compare our choices, compare our options. So we have 2 options or more than 2. We have to compare in order to make a choice. So we can use comparatives. So just remember, when we're using comparatives, if we use an adjective, we add er if it's 1 or 2 syllables, like nice or cool or fun. So nice, nicer, cool, cooler, fun, funner. And if it's 3 or more syllables, then we use more plus the adjective. More beautiful, more interesting. Or if it's the opposite of more, it's less interesting. More and less. And if we have 3 or more options and we want to pick one option, we want to choose one option in particular, we can also use superlatives. And with this, we add est to the adjective. Nice, nicest, cool, coolest, fun, funnest, pretty, prettiest. This is 1 or 2 syllables. And more than 3 syllables, we use most. Most beautiful, most interesting. And if we're doing the opposite, is least. So more and less, most and least. Okay, so when you're choosing a good photo, the first thing to consider is the quality of the photo. What does the photo look like? So we need to think about the quality of the photo. So let's look at 2 photos of dogs. This one and this one. Which do you think is the best photo? I imagine you're thinking the one on the left. But why? What reasons can we give? Maybe, for example, this photo has a nicer background. See, it's got the background, it's got the sea and the sky. This photo isn't very good because it's a bit too dark, it's darker. This photo here on the left has a better perspective. You can see the whole dog, the dog's in the center. It's a nice way of presenting the photo. You could call this the framing of the photo. So this photo, whereas this photo is darker, this photo is clearer. The light in the photo is better. The perspective here in the other photo is worse. You can't see the whole of the dog's face. They've cut off the dog's ears. The perspective is bad, is worse because it's too close. Whereas this photo, the perspective is better. It's a bit further away so you can see the whole dog. This photo is better quality. It's taken with a better camera. Whereas this photo is worse quality. The camera's not as good. And the background is less interesting. So here we've got a nice background with the sea. Whereas here, the background is less interesting. It's just a window. So there's some reasons why one photo, in terms of quality, is better than another photo. And we would choose this photo on the left for these reasons. It's clearer, better quality, better light, more interesting background, and better perspective or framing. Oh, there's one more as well. This dog is uglier. Maybe you would say this, that this dog is uglier, whereas this dog is prettier or more beautiful. Okay, and a second reason, maybe why we choose a photo, is because of the emotion or the feeling that it gives us. Yeah, you could say a photo gives you a feeling or emotion. So let's look at two photos of foxes. Foxes, very common animal in the United Kingdom. Okay, both photos are okay, but I'd definitely say in terms of feeling or emotion, this one here is more powerful and more dramatic. It's a much more exciting photo. And we can say it really grabs your attention. So it gets your attention, it makes you curious, it makes you interested in the photo. You can imagine, gives you imagination about what is happening. Whereas this photo is not so interesting, this one. It's maybe more boring, there isn't any action, it doesn't capture your attention, grab your attention or imagination. And you can say it makes the photo, it makes you feel bored. Whereas the one on the left, we could say this photo, it makes you feel excited. So one, it makes you feel bored. One, it makes you feel excited. So here is, because in terms of quality, both photos are quite good quality, nice framing, perspective is good, but the emotion and the feeling, the one on the left is much better, it's more exciting. And finally, here's some other phrases we can use when we're comparing photos. So we saw one just here. This one is a good one. It makes you feel, or it makes me feel, bored or excited or happy or sad. So use that one with emotions. The photo makes me feel bored, happy, excited, sad. Let's look at some more good phrases. So, I like the way this one, or I like the way this photo. One just refers to the photo. This one, this photo. So I like the way this photo, for example, I like the way this photo shows the cat's intention to catch the mouse. You can see what the cat is going to do. Here's another one. I think this one is better because. So I think this photo is better because you can see that the cat is really happy. Yeah. So I think this photo or this one is better because, and then you give your reason. Or you could say, I think this photo is worse because it's too dark, because it's bad quality. And another phrase we can use is, I think we should use this one. Or I think I should use this one because, and then give your reason. It's the most exciting. So there's some extra phrases we can use. So remember, talk about when you're choosing a photo, talk about quality, the light, the quality of the image, the size, the framing, perspective. So the quality, the feeling and the emotion that it gives you. And also these other phrases about what the picture shows, what it depicts. So does it show the cat happy? Does it show the cat's plan to catch the mouse? Also the story that the photo tells. So these are things to consider when you're choosing a photo. So thank you for listening and have a great day. Bye bye.